Alright, welcome back to another Embrace Destiny video, everyone. It has been, well, over a week, maybe two now, since my last video. Yeah, it's been quite a while, and I'll be talking soon about where I've been and what I've been up to, but I thought first thing I would do is catch you up on what's new and exciting in Destiny. So for any of those who regularly follow Bungie.net, Bungie, at Bungie on Twitter, or catch some other Destiny YouTubers, you'll probably know all about what's happening right now in the Destiny universe, and that is namely that the next Alive event is coming. It's the Age of Triumph. You can check out the trailer on Bungie's website, and yeah, it's looking to be quite fantastic. So it's another live event, which means it's not like a new. It's not like a new expansion that you have to pay for or anything like that. It's just coming to our systems. And similar to the last live event we had, namely the Dawning, there will be a new record book. So when you go into Destiny and you go over to your progress, which maps your quests and your bounties and your reputation with different factions, you often get these record books, and they're hold on. They're a list of different achievements and things you can do, and this one is all about celebrating playing Destiny, finding secrets in Destiny, having loyalty to the game, and playing from the very beginning. So yeah, the record book. There's quite a number of videos out there that discuss it and go into detail as to what's in it, what's it all about. But the short version is the whole book is set up to celebrate playing the game. You get ornaments and emblems and shaders and new things for playing. Having been a person who's played from the very beginning, you get equipment and everything based on playing certain missions as every class. Titan, Hunter, Warlock. So it's a very exciting time, and my friends and I are really looking forward to checking it out and playing through it. So along with the fact that book is coming out, and there'll be some new things to grind for, some new challenges to do, Bungie has been slowly revealing some more information about what's coming, and the first big piece of news that we know about is the return of old raids. So these larger, really difficult endgame story missions that have been out since the beginning are getting a bit of an upgrade. They're getting tweaked and fixed and leveled up so that people who are at 400 light, such as myself, can more thoroughly enjoy a raid that may now feel old because, well, it is. So that's really exciting. I mean, if you've been following my channel at all, you'll know that my friends and I haven't actually beaten all of the raids yet, just because we've been focusing on other types of missions and things like this. And yeah, the raids generally require a level of coordination that we just like time coordination that we just haven't been able to thoroughly get yet. So. We're going to be doing a raid actually quite soon, probably in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned to this channel and my Twitch stream. You can find it below. And yeah, we're going to be running through the raids probably on the easiest mode they can get. We haven't beaten them at that mode yet, so it's not really worth doing them at the hard mode just at the moment. Let's bring out the heavy guns. God, this game is so good at making you feel just powerful. It's ridiculous. I love it. I love it so much. So, what else is new? So yeah, the old raids are coming back, but they've also been teasing about something known as Daybreak Strikes. So they're going to do a reveal tomorrow. It's Wednesday, and they've been kind of teasing it in a trailer where it looks like strikes, where the Guardians, I don't know, every shot from showing the Guardians doing these strikes in the new trailer, the new gameplay trailer, seem to feature them with their supers. So maybe this would be an interesting kind of strike mode where you get your supers more often, faster. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, come on. Nice. That was close. So, I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work. It's going to be revealed tomorrow, but chances are it's going to be something interesting like that. I had actually proposed an idea a while ago where a Guardian's Light was scrambled. So, if you're familiar, there are 3 classes in Destiny. You can play as a Hunter, a Titan, a Warlock. Basically, big punchy dude, Space Wizard, or like Space Sorcerer, or typical... you know, ranger, kind of, you know, good with weapons and stuff like this. Inside each class, there are 3 subclasses. So right now, as a Titan, I am running as the Sunbreaker, the solar-based subclass. So I had proposed an idea... Oh, hold on. I had proposed this idea a while ago of having a strike where your light would get scrambled, so maybe your character would routinely switch between the different subclasses. And I don't think that's what's happening in this. It's probably a little bit too complicated to actually implement and balance. But it does look like we're going to have some kind of a mode where our supers are going to be charging more often. We already have this in the multiplayer version. It's called Mayhem. And there are different challenge types that involve... yeah, there are different multiplayer challenge types that have your super and everything recharging lightning fast. So that's probably coming to PvE, player versus environment, and I'm really excited for that. That should be interesting. Kind of makes me laugh, though, because recently people have identified that there's a bit of a bug in Destiny where you can actually cause your character to have infinite super by using some shenanigans involving your Sparrow and having your super. And it's almost like Destiny said, you know what? That's a weird bug that we have in this game. Let's make it a feature. So I think that's pretty amusing. And yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. So lots of new stuff coming in the next little while. It's supposed to celebrate... you know, the triumph of the Guardians, and they're pushing back at the darkness. It's kind of interesting. I've had a lot of speculation as to what Destiny 2 is going to entail, and for the longest time I was thinking it would be kind of a reset. Some of the best sequels I've ever seen in this kind of a genre... Oh my god, is he summoning more? Sorry. It gets a point in this fight where it's just annoying to face off against all these guys. Anyway, hold on. Hard to talk and move. So yeah, having a reset is interesting. If you look at Mass Effect, I won't give you any spoilers here, but basically in Mass Effect they do this interesting job of explaining how the Mass Effect 2 can be in a completely new game for players, but still continue on. And usually they do this through a bit of a reset. So I was thinking for a long time that that Destiny 2. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep. I was thinking that Destiny 2 would involve a reset where maybe, you know, the Guardians are all full of pride and pushing the darkness back and they think everything is great, but actually the darkness comes, pushes in, destroys the tower, and resets our hopes and dreams, and we have to start at level 1 and work our way back up. That's kind of what I thought would happen, to be honest. And this whole Age of Triumph, I mean, on the one hand, it could be setting us up for a greater fall, and on the other hand, you wouldn't really want to do that. I mean, you do this whole update about the, you know, the Age of Triumph, and then all of a sudden, what? You reset us back, and you have the, you have everything in the darkness again? I don't know. It just seems... I think now maybe I have to reset my plans, because having a... Here we go. Got to actually hit the guy with the thing. Having a reset like that might be a bit annoying. So we'll see. What else is going on? Yeah, so that's mostly what's going on in Destiny. Like I said, you can check out some... check out Bungie.net. Check out... Oh, this is going to hurt a lot. Come on. There we go. Check out Twitter. Check out all the different links that are available for that. Yeah. Age of Triumph coming at the end of the month. Super excited for it. Like I said, my fire team, we're going to be doing a couple of raids in the next couple of weeks to celebrate. So I'll keep you informed. Don't worry. Gotta bring this guy back to life. Come on. Oh no. Here we go. So, what is new with me? What is new with space? That's the other half that I really wanted to talk to you about. Where have I been for the last week? Why have I not been playing Destiny 24/7? Well, I was actually in Washington, D.C. last week at a satellite conference. And there, I'm dead. Yeah, I was at a large conference in Washington, D.C., all about the satellite industry. So my work involves analyzing the different markets involving the satellite industry, whether it's the manufacture of satellites, the sale of satellite telecommunication services, or even things like Earth observation. You know, like companies like Planet Labs and MDA and all these companies that are selling. Hey, there we go. Nice work, team. Companies selling information from satellites. So the whole week-long conference was a chance for all the players in the industry to get together, debate topics, unveil new products, and yeah, just kind of reassess the situation of the industry. Very exciting. I got to speak with a lot of great companies, you know, different satellite providers, service providers, and end users and stuff like that. But you don't really care about that, I'm pretty sure. I had an exciting week. You can check out if you go to the link. If you go to one of my links below, I have a link to my blog where I've did a little overview of the conference and also included pictures and stuff like that. So, some really interesting things were announced actually during the week while I was at the conference, and I wanted to talk about them right now. Take a chance to discuss their impact on space. You know, Destiny's a game set in the future, and in order to get there, we have to kind of bridge the gap between now and the future. You know, the golden age seen in Destiny. So, some new announcements. Let me just pull up my notes here. Okay, so first, all right. You've probably heard about this one, released about a week and a half ago. SpaceX has actually said that they are offering a trip around the moon in the second half of 2018. So that's right. SpaceX, you know, Elon Musk's, you know, prominent rocket launching company, they've been supplying supplies to the International Space Station for quite a while now using their Falcon 9 rocket and their Dragon capsule. And apparently what they want to do is they want to modify one of their crew capsules. They call it the Crew Dragon, and that they're going to send that up to the ISS probably later this year for tests and things like this. And then using their Falcon 9, their Falcon Heavy, I believe, they want to send this this module around the moon. Apparently, two people have already signed up, and they've paid quite a substantial amount, and these two people will be the ones flying in 2018. So, lots of questions there, not a lot of answers. I mean, it's quite exciting. The idea of space tourism has been a buzzword for the last decade, but it hasn't really closed a business case. Why? Mostly regulation, safety, and price. The price of the tickets are still like $200,000, and as exciting as it would be to go to space, not a lot of people are willing to pay. Oh, that was a bad grenade. Oh, that was okay, actually. So there's that consideration. There's also regulation and safety. Well, we don't currently have much that's made for the average person to get into space. I mean, even oh man, where did these guys come from? They just appeared. Okay. Yeah, people who go into space now are trained astronauts, and even when you have these tourists are going up for a week, they require months of training. We're not at the step into the airport, get on the plane, go into space stage yet. So the fact that a big company like SpaceX is planning on sending people to the moon is really interesting. You know, SpaceX has been wanting to develop their their crewed space flight, and I mean crewed as in populated by people, not as in rough. But they want to. They've been planning on sending people into space for quite a while now, and to see them actually propose something and set a date on it, that's very interesting. So we'll have to see how well that goes, and if it literally takes off or not. Next on the list is... hate when your grenades bounce off people. Okay, next on the list is probably Blue Origin. Let me take a look. That is correct. Okay, so a couple of announcements. Blue Origin, if you are not aware, is basically the rival to SpaceX. So if SpaceX is the new, young, up-and-coming guy, Blue Origin is the slightly conservative brother of SpaceX. So they've been... they've been taking a lot longer to bring their stuff to market. They've been very conservative with what they do and what they say they can do. And they just announced their first customer, who they will launch a satellite for in 2021 or 2022, I think. That customer is known as Eutelsat. It is one of the largest satellite operators in the world by revenue and by the number of satellites they own. Judging by the name, you can probably figure out that they're a European-based company. And they are interested in what we call SATCOM, so satellite telecoms, stuff like that. Just checking the time. Probably get it. There we go. Okay. So, they announced their new customer, and they're going to be launching that satellite using what is known as the New Glenn rocket. So they've been developing this for a little while, and it's supposed to have, what do we got? Let's see. It's kind of hard to activate your super and read space news at the same time. It is a skill I will be improving upon, dear listener. Don't you worry. Hold on. Let's get the heck out of here. Okay, yeah, so the New Glenn is set, it's currently proposed to be able to deliver 13 metric tons to GTO and 45 metric tons to LEO. So basically, the higher up in orbit you go, the less you're able to bring because you need fuel to get there. So LEO, low Earth orbit, is usually the place where you're able to deliver the most. This is interesting. He's not even able to get out of there. The place where you're able to deliver the most. And so, yeah, New Glenn is able to deliver 45 metric tons to low Earth orbit and 13 to even higher. And they have actually also kind of hinted at doing a kind of moon supply run. So instead of sending people around the moon, New Glenn wants to set themselves up to be the company that brings supplies to the moon. And they claim that their New Glenn will be able to deliver 4.5 metric tons, or for those of you who use a different system, about 10,000 pounds of material to the moon, probably well after 2020. So very interesting stuff. Interesting that the Interesting that the industry is developing this way, that the moon seems to be the next kind of commercial target. And yeah, what else? Yeah. So we've got that. We've got lots of different business dealings. Companies looking to merge. Companies looking to develop low Earth orbiting satellites that take care of everything from satellite telecommunications to observing the Earth and providing ground data. So it's a really exciting time for space and for Destiny. Anyway, this video is getting on the long side, so I'd like to wrap it up here in a moment. Okay, it looked like he just drove away in a car. That was really strange. Anyway, this has been kind of a crazy amalgam of news. Hopefully you're able to follow it. I'm posting more of a text-based format in blogs and Twitter and stuff below, which you can find in the links below in the description. Thank you very much for watching. Welcome back, everybody. And yeah, we will see you again soon. Bye for now.